Welcome to 22 Questions with Token. My name is Phawel and here is Solomon.
Nice meeting you, Vincent. How are you doing today?
Hi guys, I'm doing very well. How about you?
I'm doing perfect. I'm doing well.
Yeah, very nice to be here. Thank you.
So this is what we do on a podcast. We ask 22 questions about crypto, and just feel free, answer us. Have fun. Let's catch up, and let's get to know each other more better.
We would like to ask you, who are some of the people in the crypto world that have inspired you?
So the answer is definitely Satoshi. We see Satoshi as a person, right?
Yeah.
Because if you read thoroughly about the white paper of Bitcoin, so you find all the amazement of the mechanism he designed. Right? So actually, that brings me into the industry. So I would always respect him.
That's cool. Okay. Yeah. So next questions. What's the most innovative or creative project you have come across recently?
Yeah, actually, it's a very nice question. From time to time, we see all the fascinating concepts and great projects. But from my side, since I'm focusing on Web3 adoption in emerging markets, actually, I made quite a lot of investment in Web3 companies in Africa.
Ooh.
And one of the most interesting, innovative solution I can think of is one of our portfolio company called Kansa Finance. So Kansa Finance being the synthetic stablecoin minting solution for Africa and the emerging market. So basically, all the merchants, all the traders, they can mint stablecoin on their chain, like Naira, shilling, and quite all kinds of stablecoin on their protocol. So I think that is a really nice solution for the trading and also the liquidity problem in Africa and emerging markets.
We really appreciate you for that, and we want to say thank you for bringing it down to Africa. Yeah. So have you heard about token.com?
Yeah, actually, I learned from you guys, and I had a brief look about the website, and the concept is great, actually. So I can feel like it's very important and interesting experiment, right? So the whole thing seems lower down the entry barrier for all the retail customers, retail users. So it's very good concept.
That's great. That's great. It's good to hear that from you concerning token.
Okay. So let's get back to crypto. So, Vincent, if you could explain blockchain to a 5-year-old, how will you do it?
Yeah, actually, this is a very good question. Very interesting question. I have a son.
Nice.
He is older. I remember how to teach him when he was 5 years old. Actually, I take him into the kindergarten, into gym kindergarten, actually, right? So basically, you can just show him how to build things, let's say play Lego with other kids, right? And then encourage them to build together. And then whenever there's a new boy or girl join them, and they need to ask them to contribute as well in order to join them and play together.
Yeah.
Basically, here we can show the essence of the decentralization and ownership in a very simple way.
That's great. That's great.
Nice.
So I would like to ask you this simple question. I don't know if it's simple, but I'll still have to ask you the question. What's the most valuable lesson you've learned during your time in the crypto space?
It's a good question. Actually, from my years of experience in the industry, I did some projects and also making some investment. And I think the most valuable lesson is that we should focus on the use case, right? So the solution to have a product market fit. I think that is the most important thing, and especially when you drive the mass adoption in emerging markets. So you really need to find a whole use case. For example, let's say in Africa, I think the transfer of the money, the value actually is the most important use case.
True.
One of my portfolio companies is doing very well in the stablecoin based transfer solution. But for all the other fancy concept like play to earn and all the other entertaining related projects, actually they were not that successful, especially in the long term.
True. So we're talking about use case, and I want to ask you, what do you think is the strongest use case in crypto today?
Yeah, since I'm focusing in the Web3 investment in emerging markets, I would say things are very different, from the a crypto native circle, right? So in the native circle, we talk about the technical innovation. For example, let's say the layer 2 scale up and zero knowledge proof and all this kind of cryptographic innovation. But in emerging market, especially in Africa, Southeast Asia, Middle East, actually I see the biggest use case is still stablecoin. Actually,
true.
Quite a lot of users they leverage, they depend on stablecoin to transfer their money and value and ownership in order to facilitate their business every day.
That's really true. I agree with you 100%. So let me ask you this question: could you share a memorable story from the crypto journey that has impacted you the most?
I think the most memorable experience that I helped one of our portfolio companies to formalize the product idea, right? So as you know, crypto might seem a new term to quite a lot of tech founders.
Right?
And very experienced in tech, but new to the crypto world, Web3 world, right? So they constantly learning the new technology for Web3. So that is where you can add value to the founders and to their startups. So I remember I helped driving the product solution for supply chain Web3 solution company. So I one of the most memorable experience from my side.
What do you think the crypto world is missing right now?
Yeah, actually, it's a very good question. So different people might have different answers, right? So, if we can speak alongside with the stablecoin solutions, what we can see is that actually the gas fee is not high if people do transaction on Tron. One transaction, right? But, if you look at the percentage, $1 means nothing to, let's say, thousands of dollars, right? But, if you see the everyday transaction for everyday people, right, it could be like $10, $20, $30, right? So $1 is still kind of high, right? So how to provide this kind of seamless and almost a free service to the everyday users, lower down the entry barrier for them to make the transfer, actually is very important. And that can drive the real mass adoption. So far, it's more like centralized solutions, right? So quite a lot of platforms rely on the merchants, the OTC merchants, the P2P merchants. But there will be next level solution technically to solve this issue universally.
I totally agree with you because mass adoption is really important in the crypto space, and looking at it, like if you look at Ethereum, for example, like the gas fee there is
It's really
making,
high.
it's making a lot of people not to like want to venture into the crypto world. So what you are saying is absolutely correct, absolutely 100%. So I would like to ask you that what has been the most surprising thing you have discovered since entering the crypto world?
The most surprising thing, I would say quite a lot of everyday users, especially newbies, sees crypto meaning cryptocurrency. But actually, crypto can also mean cryptography, right? So actually, one thing like a cryptocurrency stands for the, let's say, money, the currency, right? And there could be quite a lot of misunderstanding and also even scammings around it. But if you look at the technical aspect, right? So actually, cryptograph is the essence technology of the whole industry. So from this, I would suggest that users who are new to the crypto industry pay some attention to the technology. For example, do some reading on the Bitcoin white paper to understand the essence of this technology. So in that sense, maybe it's less risky.
Yeah. You made so much sense in that. Which emerging innovation or project in crypto are you most excited about right now?
Yeah, actually, one of my portfolio companies is working on the personal finance product, right? So as I mentioned, so transaction, or let's say transferring, could be one of the major use cases, right? But another thing we see, especially from the traditional finance, is the saving product. For example, you save $10, $20, then you can get interest, right? You can get yield. Where does that yield come from? Actually, it's a very interesting question, right? Because if you look at Bitcoin, you look at USDT, actually they don't generate yield, right? Actually, it's the centralized organizations and institutions who are generating yield. But soon we will see some exciting solution that we can, automatically generating yield from these digital assets, crypto assets.
That's amazing to hear. So let's move a little bit from the crypto space. I would like to ask you like a little bit more of a personal question. Do you like pizza?
Yes.
If you could host a pizza party with 3 people in the crypto world, who would you invite?
Tricky one, yeah?
Why? Actually, are all in jail. How they thought, how they plan to do all of this. Basically, I try to understand how to avoid this kind of bad behaviors and how to make a positive impact to the industry.
I mean, in my own case, I would probably invite Satoshi, and probably Phawel. So, what was your first reaction when you heard about crypto?
My first reaction actually is how it works technically. That was my first reaction. Actually, I wanted to understand how the whole tech stack works. When people explain like a Bitcoin network and how people making transfers, actually the biggest question I used to have was that since it's fully decentralized network, what if like no one joins, right? So all the miners go away, right? But it never happened to Bitcoin. So I think that is how to ensure that the whole decentralized network works. Actually, is very important to me.
Yeah, that's really cool. Because most people I ask this question, they always start with it's a scam. they all thought it was scam, like crypto was
Yeah,
scam and
I think,
whatnot.
I mean, like something that you don't know about, something that you have never heard about, and it has to do with money. Like the first thing that comes to mind is
Scam.
this is a scam. So I would like to ask you, what's one common myth about crypto that you wish people would stop believing?
Yeah, I think one of them should be so you should always do your own research before buying cryptocurrencies.
Yeah.
Let's say, because no one can guarantee that it will give you a return. Right? So whenever you are exposed to like a token offers and opportunities, it's better to do some research.
Wow. That's amazing. So, Vincent, where do you see the future of crypto in the next 5 to 10 years?
Yeah, I believe in next 5 to 10 years, all of us can see the real mass adoption. So right now, what is happening already is that USDT stablecoins are already in use, right?
Yes.
But in future, I would anticipate that quite a lot of crypto use cases can emerge in different sectors. For example, in the business sector, in the industrial sector, in different sectors. And then one thing is that maybe Bitcoin can be the dominant digital assets for the whole world. And the other quite a lot of people, for example, everyone can have their own individual chain. So that might be another like outcome or something to be expected in the future.
Yeah, true. I believe that like in the next 5 to 10 years, there will be mass adoption in the crypto world. So I believe that's what will happen in the next 5 to 10 years. Which crypto buzzword are you tired of hearing?
Recently, it is tap to earn, right? Click to earn.
Oh, yeah.
We see quite a lot of games emerging from Telegram, from Tom.
Yeah.
Yeah, quite a lot of them has very low entry barrier. But at the same time, if you are only doing that for speculation, then you spend quite a lot of time, right? So I hope that people can find their own thing to do, worth their time, instead of doing speculation.
Yeah. So you talked about when you first entered crypto, you researched about it and you were fascinated by the entire idea of crypto. When you were younger, if you could go back in time and give yourself one piece of advice, what would it be?
So join early, fail early, and so just embrace the new technology.
That's amazing. Like join early, you need to like get in early. I want to ask you this question. When do you first bought Bitcoin?
It should be 2018.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
the price was $100.
Wow. That's really nice. So, where do you usually get your information about crypto from?
Actually, I work as an investor and also a venture builder, right? So actually, quite a lot of information. Let's say the new technology and also the new way of doing things, the new way of running startups actually come from the startup friends, right? So quite a lot of founders in my network, and also quite a lot of other similar investors, right? So we share information frequently, and actually I think one of the most amazing thing to me is that I can learn a lot from these guys. Yeah.
Wow, that's nice. So if you could hold one coin, only just one coin apart from Bitcoin, which one would it be?
Apart from Bitcoin, maybe Solana.
Yeah. Because the Solana ecosystem is constantly evolving with the old meme coins, everything like it's evolving really fast, and I think Solana is going to be really big.
Yeah. Especially the very high TPS. I think it's a good for the mass adoption.
Yeah. So talking about Solana, which industry do you think will be the next widely to adopt crypto?
The next industry. So as I mentioned, the first thing is the transfer of the ownership, right?
Yeah.
For the remittance. And the second thing I would anticipate is the personal finance, right? The savings and new generating. The reason why I don't mention blockchain games and all the other things is because for other things it can be temporary, right?
Yeah.
If we can find some fundamental solutions and disruptions in the financial side, I believe it will become the most, the biggest and most fundamental change of our lives.
Okay, so you know about the whole pizza Bitcoin transaction that happened years back about somebody buying pizza with Bitcoin. What was the reaction to that scenario?
The reaction, if I were the guy, I would not spend any Bitcoin. I would keep it.
I mean,
wallet and keep it for maybe for my sons.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Vincent. Thank you for coming on this platform. We surely want to see you in the next episode, next season. I'm excited to see what you're going to do in the crypto world.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Vincent.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for having me.
all right, thank you.
Have a great day.
All right. Bye.